Next, I'll be reviewing Anna's Frozen 2 high-low dress from Party City. This dress is so adorable and I love it. It makes me feel so cute when I wear it. Towards the end of the video, I'll be modeling this dress a bit more for you, so I hope to see you at the end. I have to say that this is probably my favorite of all the ones that I've reviewed so far. This is a two-part costume, so it comes with the belt and the dress. The jacket is not detachable, unfortunately, and it is only made to be all the way to the side seam. It stops at the side seam, but it does have interfacing here, which is nice, gives it a little bit of structure. Of course, because of the stretch, maybe a little bit of ironing might help keep that a little bit more straight up. Now the jacket is really cute. I love the trim that they put on there. It's kind of like that same trim that they used on the first one. It's like a velvety, I guess I would say mylar. It has kind of like plasticky texture to it, but it does have a velvet finish. And all of the print that you see on the dress, including the belt, the dress, the skirt, should I say, the top, and the jacket, it's all screen print. This particular dress does not have any sublimation whatsoever. Screen print, again, is the same kind of print you could expect to see on a graphic t-shirt. I do not recommend placing an iron directly on top of it. If you're going to iron it, I would recommend putting like maybe some cotton broadcloth over it. Now the jacket is made out of like a stretchy fabric, which is really nice because this particular dress is definitely going to be, in my opinion, the most forgiving of all of them, with the sleeves are also made with that same fabric. It has like a really nice stretch to it, so it will not be restricting at all, which is really awesome. Now here on the sleeve we have some screen print at the very top, and as we go down we have the sleeve cuffs. This here is made out of costume satin, but they flipped it just like they did with this. They used the wrong side. And this is also screen print right here. Interestingly, this has actually been cut with a hot knife, it seems. And they also put some stabilizer here in the back for the scallop so it'll have more structure. The belt is made out of a costume satin, and it has that screen print on it as well. The screen print that's used throughout the dress, especially for the gold details, is actually a little bit of a metallic finish. Unfortunately, it is not as mirrored as the finish that is shown in the actual stock photos, because I know the stock photos have like this. It literally looks like you could see your reflection on the designs, but this is more satin looking, more like a satin finish with a soft golden sheen or shine to it. The entire skirt and bodice part, excluding the jacket and the back panel, is made with satin, costume satin actually, but what they did was they actually flipped it around. They used the dull side, so on the inside you could see the shiny satin, which I actually like. It looks really nice in my opinion. It looks a lot more polished, I guess. It looks less costumey than it would have had they, used the other side. I did have to starch this up and iron it because it was a disaster when it came out of the package. It was super, super wrinkled. I steamed it first, but that didn't work out too well, so I decided to iron it with starch. Now we can go on over to the back. As you can see, this is the belt. This is detachable here. So it is adjustable, which is really nice. And it has some stretchy little elastic here. That way it can be it's a little more adjustable to different sizes. It is tacked here as well to keep it from moving around. And again, this is screen printed. It has like a real pretty, subtle, metallic shine to it. Now the back panel is made with that stretch jersey knit. There's a little bit of a stretch to it. And here the trim does end right here at the side seam, so the back is not trimmed with that velvety type trim here. As is customary with these costumes, this also has a side zip here. So you would have to pull this over your head, so you'd zip it all the way down before you place the belt on, and then you would just pull it over your head. This particular dress is made to be in the high-low style, and it has really, really cute autumn orange peekaboo that you can see here in the bottom. And as you lift this up, you can see. This is actually made with the same type of gauzy knit, or should I say gauzy sheer fabric that Elsa's cape is made out of, and it also has some orange glitter on there. Give it a little extra shine. I think this is so cute. I love it. Really, really cute detail. The cool thing about this is that it actually has like a built-in petticoat. Let's go ahead and go under so you can see. In addition to that real pretty orange pop color, we have some tulle under here that gives it a little bit of, to give it a little bit of structure. Of course, the only thing is that this bottom skirting here does not have as much flare as the outer layer. So if you try to put like a petticoat under it, it will not accommodate that, unfortunately. The only issue that I have with this costume is how the screen print on the skirt, and particular parts of the skirt, I noticed mostly the skirt because the bodice looks really good. But there's like this strange buckling here, kind of like a puckering on the print. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know if it's because of the grain that the fabric was printed. I'm not sure, but that's like the only issue that I have with it. And honestly, I don't even know how else I could fix it. The real solution would be to like add some stabilizer on the bottom, but I don't know if I'll have time to do that. It would be a fun project anyway, but it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to see if it's just, see, it's like if it's the grain of the fabric, the way it was printed. But other than that, I really, really like the costume. I might even just go in there and put some jewels on it or do something to disguise it for the time being until I actually make my own. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this costume. The only issue for me is probably the issues on the skirt, as I had mentioned before. But other than that, I think it was a really good buy in my opinion. Definitely inspiration for me when I decide to make my own. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope that it helps you decide on whether or not you would like to buy this costume. As far as sizing, I would say that this one is a little on the big side. It's more forgiving, I guess I could say. I mean, if you're a small, it's going to fit you, but this one would probably fit a medium as well. Of course, I do recommend to get the size that you would normally wear, but the sleeves are nice and stretchy. The back panel is stretchy as well, and the pelt also has some, Velcro on there with some elastic which also makes it adjustable. This was a fun video to make, and I'm finding that the more I'm in front of the camera, the more comfortable I'm beginning to feel. I'm really awkward, and making videos like this was not something I had actually planned to do, really. I mean, I had thought about it, but I just was like, I'm too shy to be in front of camera, but when I'm in costume, that kind of makes it a little easier. This time around, I was able to loosen up a little bit and just have fun, and I think that's the most important part about making videos on YouTube or in any platform is just to have fun with it and just take it from there. I want to thank you all for watching my videos. I just reached 1,000 views collectively, and that might not seem like a lot, but for me that's awesome, and it's a start for something that I just didn't really plan on doing until recently. So yeah, I will be making more videos in the future, hopefully soon. So if you would like to follow me, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos if you found them helpful. And I hope to see you all in the next one.